fashion, it's a lot of stuff, like, you could tell, like, you could just tell, like, it was a lot of Rick Owens and stuff going on with Marilyn Manson early. Like, you just know, like, he just definitely fashion inclined, so I definitely get a lot of style from him. Just, I don't know. And I watch his interviews, and he's, like, one of the smartest people. Like, he's, like, one of the smartest people, like, on earth, in my opinion. He's smart. And it looks different, and it sounds different. It looks evil, but
yeah, it
looks evil. Exactly, and it looks evil, but he's just, the reason it looks so off the wall, because he's all the way inclined with himself.
So 25 years ago, Billie Joe Armstrong, Mike Dirnt, and Trey Cool recorded their iconic album, Dookie. Growing up, there was no band more important to me or my brother. So celebrating Dookie and their new single, Father of All, please welcome Green Day.
But I think really they taught me after doing the movie, even though I'd already been such a huge fan, and even on their last tour, I went to a couple shows on that, but they kind of showed me build it and they will come, right? Like they made themselves a stadium act in the smallest venues, like the Troubadour, Whiskey Go Go, et cetera, 200 cap venues. And they were putting on arena shows, and then they ended up going and playing arenas, within the course of 5 years. So to me, it was kind of like one of those things where, shit, maybe in my career I need to, build it as if it's this and let it become that.
Yeah, it's like Deftones, for sure, like Slipknot, obviously, Alice in Chains, Korn, like those guys, and that is like, and then the rap guys like, Eminem and your Raider Clan and shit from like the underground, like all of that together was just like what I was consuming and just like what I was going through in life at the time as well, and what I go through with life now, like that, all of that together just makes what it is.
One band that I always go back to, and I haven't listened to stuff in a while, like that type of music, but Job for a Cowboy.
Oh, wow. You're taking it metal.
Yeah, Bring Me the Horizon. It was Unearth and Demi Borger and somebody else. Yeah, I don't remember.
More intense than I am.
I know. And I headbanged the whole time. I was like this tall. I think I was like 95 pounds. I lost a shoe, and I crowd surfed to the front. And they were like, I was like in the middle of the mosh pit, but I was going crazy because I loved it.
Because I've been a maggot since 99. So since 99, I've always dreamt of doing a song with Corey. So I went down to the Sprint Center. Corey walks in. I play it to him on like a beach pill or whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, I love the, he's like, I told him the song's called Wither. Before I played it, he said, I like the title already, man. I played it, he's like listening to my verses, he's like, he's just like, man, he's in it, and he's just start coming up with stuff right there. I'm like, whoa, this is the voice I've been listening to since 99, man.
There is so many people that rock these t-shirts that have never heard one of the songs. Maybe they've heard them, but they don't know them. But, and you have this natural inclination whenever, or I do anyways, whenever I see somebody in a band tee, I have to say, what's your favorite song by them? And they can never answer. Like someone had a Metallica shirt on the other day, and I said, what's your favorite album? Like album, that's a very broad question. And you could literally just say Metallica, because the Black Album is called Metallica. It's a self-titled, but they didn't know.
Well, Black Sabbath, I used to dance to when I was a go-go dancer in New York, which is where I'm from. And I love the opening. I just love it so much. It's sorry. Sure. That's just one of my favorite Black Sabbath songs ever. And I'm just a huge Ozzy fan, and I just love that record. AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. It's just a song that me and my friends used to listen to down at the bar and get really drunk and, fist pump like it's the 80s.
Rock and roll is not conforming to the people who came before you, but creating your own path in music and in life. That is rock and roll, and that is us.
I started listening to like Green Day and like
Green Day comes up a lot on here.
Yeah, it was Green Day and like NoFX and Lagwagon, like No Use for a Name, just
basic punk shit I found on like Havoc TV, on like the on-demand stuff.
Okay.
And that made me kind of just want to pick up a guitar.